Here we go to the 9th inning. Juan Soto leads off against Blake Trinan. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know what makes Blake Trinan so nasty is the movement on all his pitches, but he can throw his breaking ball for a strike. And by throwing it for a strike, it allows the hitter to chase the ones because he can throw them for a ball as well.
Quickly 2-0 on Soto. He's given up a run each of his last 2 outings. Chris Taylor's into the game in left field, replacing Teoscar Hernandez. He had not given up a run since August prior to this stretch here. Heavily used. Told Dave Roberts he's good to go even after throwing 22 pitches yesterday. On the outside corner, and it's 2-1. This guy was 36 years old, a decade in the big leagues, was dominant prior to injuring his shoulder. And he pitched in just 5 games the last 2 years prior to this season. Right back to the top, though. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Soto.
See, there's a perfect example. Behind in the count, 3-run lead. He has the confidence to throw that pitch anytime he wants.
Big hitters for the Yankees here in the 9th. Judge and Stanton to follow. Trinan's 2-2. Count is full on Soto. He's the only hit of this game for New York. Soto shot back in the 3rd inning. Yankees have never been 1 hit in the World Series.
And if this holds, there's never been a World Series where the only hit was a home run.
The payoff. Soto drills a high line into right field, bets his back and watches it dent the wall. Soto starts the 9th with a base hit. He's got both hits for the Yankees, and he looks into that dugout and says, let's go. Down to their last 3 outs.
Sinker up a little bit in the zone, and top spin is the only thing that kept this from going out of the park.
Soto continues to do his thing. Now it's Judge, whose struggles have continued tonight. He's 0 for 3, 2 more Ks. Nasty. Remember, Aaron Boone told us a couple hours before the game that, you know, the struggles have been clear, but he really liked how Judge looked against Trinan last night. Faces him again here and finds himself in an 0-2 hole.
Well, again, it's not that easy when you're struggling to stay on the ball to center field to right center. But when you're that big and you're trying to get the barrel of the bat, you get underneath and you start pulling your left shoulder towards left field. As a hitter, it's never good when you're missing breaking balls that break away from the barrel of your bat.
Trinan's 0-2. Judge watches one that's overthrown to the backstop, and Soto's to second. Aaron Judge in this postseason, 6 out of 39, 18 Ks after one of the best offensive seasons in baseball history. Can he find it in the postseason before it's too late? Strike 3. Trinan gets him again.
You watch this front hip. Watch the front hip. If we get it in the screen, it's going the wrong way. And when it gets open too quick, and you see that belt buckle, you have nothing to stay back. And he's reaching and trying to feel for the baseball.
Stanton, ball 1. Yankees trying to get the tying run to the plate, have a shot here in the 9th inning. Stanton's 0 for 3. Chisholm waits on deck. A home run in 4 consecutive games for Stanton coming in. Lays off, ball 2. Pitch. Off the bag, and the Yankees catch a break in the 9th. Soto's in to score, and it's 4-2. A bullet that finds the bag. And the tying run comes to the plate for the Yankees in the ninth.
Well, he hit it so hard, I'm surprised the bag's still there. He hits this ball off the bag, and you said a one-hopper. And Stanton remains a threat at the plate.
And either way, that ball's probably headed down the line. Base hit for Stanton. Soto's in to score. Both runs for the Yankees tonight have come from him. And all you can ask for, John, is a shot in the ninth inning. They're going to have it right here with Jazz Chisholm.
That's exactly right. It started with Soto, and now Jazz Chisholm has an opportunity to keep passing the baton. That's all you can do. You got to win each at bat. Trust your teammate, and then if you get one up in the zone, drive it.
Chisholm hit 24 home runs during the regular season. Takes ball one from Treinen.
Now, if Stanton were the tying run, Aaron Boone would more than likely pinch run for him, but he's not the tying run, so that doesn't matter to Aaron Boone right now. What matters is Chisholm getting on base.
1-1. Rizzo's on deck. Blake Treinen, who had not given up a run since August, has allowed one in 3 consecutive outings. Digging deep here. Back-to-back nights. Home of the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
It's just so much late break. The hitter thinks he's going to hit it out front, and the ball is so beneath the barrel.
Time taken by Chisholm. The Yankees have made noise late throughout this postseason against one of the best bullpens in baseball. Did it in the championship series in Cleveland. Trying to do it against Treinen, who fires 1-2. Late swing. That is the ultimate protection swing to stay alive.
Tried to change the eye level. Rarely do they pitchers back this up with another sinker. More than likely, here comes that breaking ball.
It was, and he took it. 2-2. Alex Vesia has just gotten up in the Dodger bullpen. Tying run at the plate. 1 gone in the 9th inning. On a 2-2. Jazz Chisholm fouls it off. Just barely stays alive.
Well, the more of the breaking balls that he sees, the better he's going to be able to time it as a hitter. It's still a great pitch, but now they'll see 6 of them. Advantage goes to the hitter. That's why he's trying to sneak at some point that sinker. When you're seeing soft, that sinker surprises the hitter.
Another 2-2. Lays off the high fastball.
And it was the right idea, just the wrong place.
Aaron Boone said this guy can change a game. Nearly did so with his speed yesterday. Can he do it with his power here? Tying run at the plate in the 9th. 3-2 pitch. Chisholm corks a base hit to right field. Tying run aboard, and the go-ahead run coming up.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. That was the 6th breaking ball in the at-bat. Now watch how much better timed he is. That's still a very good pitch. Earlier in the bat, his swing was too big, and he missed it. But the more he could time it, the better a hitter feels, the more pitches he sees, no matter how great that pitch is.
Yankees on their last breaths right here. Down 1-0 in the series. Down 4-1 coming into the 9th inning. They've played it 1. They've got the tying run aboard and Rizzo at the plate.
Now, if this ball's on the ground, Chisholm's got to get as big of a secondary league as possible to try to beat the throw at second base, because Rizzo doesn't run very well. With Freddie playing all the way back, you can get a really big secondary lead, which means your lead is moving, going towards second as the pitch goes to home plate.
First pitch from Treinen is inside in ball 1. It was a hobbled first baseman, hobbled veteran first baseman that stole the show for the Dodgers last night. You got a hobbled veteran first baseman right here for the Yankees, and Anthony Rizzo with those 2 broken fingers. 2 runners on, 1 gone in the 9th. 1-0 pitch. Rizzo takes a strike.
Went to the slider after all those breaking balls. Just a different look. Tighter break.
The 1-1. Sweeps under it. 1-2.
That one was the breaking ball. That's the change of speeds and bigger break. You've got to give these hitters different looks. You cannot keep giving them the same thing over and over again.
Three hits in the inning for the Yankees. 2 on, 1 out. 1-2 pitch. Count evens up.
Now, when Rizzo was locked in most of his career, he would choke up on the bat, which he's doing. He's tight on the plate. He dares the pitcher to throw the ball inside and try to lock him up. That's why he has so many hit batsmen. He will take the outside pitch of a pitcher and make it look down the middle. He's so on top of the plate.
Chokes way up with 2 strikes. Fouls it back.
Basically what he's saying is he will take his chances that a pitcher can't paint inside corner 3 times on him. And what he does is he gets into that protection stance by choking up and trying to get to all those pitches that a pitcher makes and foul him off.
Another 2-2. Rizzo got hit. And the bases are loaded. There you go.
That's what he does. That's an element of his game that makes him so dangerous, because the pitcher has to get in there, but you got to be really good. And watch him just turn almost right into it.
Second time he's been hit today. 224th time he's been hit in his career. That's more than anybody in baseball over the last decade.
Now here's the key for Volpe. He has been really bad on breaking balls. Can he go up there and sit on one and again think center to right center? If he does that, he will get a hit. If he doesn't, he will pull off of it, either hit a ground ball to short or swing and miss.
Yankees have loaded the bases. A run in the bank in this 9th inning. They pinch run with Oswaldo Cabrera for Rizzo. He represents the go-ahead run. Stanton's at third, Chisholm's at second, the tying run. Outfield arms for the Dodgers. None of them great. Taylor, Edmund, Betts left to right.
Such a big moment for a kid growing up in New York, replacing Derek Jeter. This is a Derek Jeter moment right now for the New York Yankees.
Bases loaded, 9th inning. Anthony Volpe swings and misses, and that's what you're afraid if you're a Yankee fan that he'll fall into.
Yeah, he's been too big a swing, pulling off that pitch, cannot hit it with that approach. And it's easier said than done. I'm not trying to say that hitting a baseball and a breaking ball is that easy, but if you don't have the right approach, mechanically, you give yourself very little chance to hit it.
Oh, 1 pitch. Lays off this time. Backhand Will Smith. Trying his 30th pitch coming up, one day after he threw 22. Wonder if this is going to be his last hitter. Vessi is ready to go. Left-handed batting Wells is on deck. The game on Volpe's plate. The 1-1 pitch from Blake Trinan. Anthony Volpe. Oh no. Takes upstairs. He's ahead 2-1. You think of the pressure this kid has faced from the start. First-round draft pick, local kid, all those Jeter comparisons, nothing has rattled him. The 23-year-old Anthony Volpe on a 2-1 pitch. Waits on it and fouls it off. 2-2.
That was the closest one with the way that he swings that he had a chance to hit right there. That pitch is over the center of the plate, and see that tilt? And everybody who's ever been in the box knows you only get a few chances to get a mistake like that with the bases loaded.
2-2. Just stays alive following that breaking ball off. Another 2-2. Volpe's down on strikes. 2 gone in the 9th.
Front side completely gone. And at that point, so committed that there is no chance. That pitch was way outside. But to Anthony Volpe, it looked like it was going to be there for the longest time.
Blake Trinan gives him everything that he can, unloading the tank, and Dave Roberts is going to go to Alex Vesia, looking for the 27th out of this game and looking for a 2-0 series lead. Bases loaded in the 9th inning, game 2 of the World Series. In the shadows of the lights turned off, Jose Trevino emerged from that Yankees dugout out of the dark right into the spotlight with the bases loaded in the 9th inning, and Alex Vesia is on to face him.
Well, for Trevino, what a big moment. And Vesia, the same thing. Trevino against left-handers struggles against the curveball, likes the slider better than the curveball, and doesn't like the four-seam fastball.
Pinch hitting for Austin Wells. Bases loaded, 2 gone. Trevino lifts a fly ball to center field. Tommy Edman is there, and the Dodgers lead this World Series 2-0. It takes Alex Vesia 1 pitch to put out the bases loaded fire.
But so interesting, 1 pitch last night with the bases loaded ended way different. 1 pitch tonight with the bases loaded ended in a good way for the Dodgers.
As Jose Trevino flies out to center field, Yoshinobu Yamamoto wins game 2 of the World Series, pitching into the 7th inning. And Alex Vesia throws 1 pitch to get the save, the first one in his postseason career. And the Dodgers will try to continue the trend of teams going up 2-0, going on to win the World Series more than 80% of the time. Tension throughout, right down to this final pitch.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit, and at first it looked like maybe he had driven it. But can you imagine coming off the bench? Bases loaded, 2 outs. Having to try to get it done.
So the Dodgers ride that wave of last night's walk-off win. The Yankees find some life in this 9th inning on a day where they have just 1 hit through 8. They get 3 hits in the 9th. They load the bases with a chance to keep it rolling, but the Dodger bullpen's able to shut it down. And 4-2 the final score. Down to Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Joe. We're here with Yoshinobu Yamamoto and his interpreter, Hiro Sonoda. Yoshi, first World Series start. 6 1/3 innings, 1 hit. What made you so successful tonight?
今日初めてのワールドシリーズ登板で、1安打で好投できた、その要因っていうのはどこにあったんでしょうか。
初回からとにかく全力で入りましたし、皆さんの歓声で実力以上のものが出せたと思います。
I think everything is working well for me since the beginning, the first inning, and because it worked pretty good today.
After the Soto home run, what did you tell yourself?
Sorry.
After the Soto home run, what did he tell himself?
ソト選手に打たれたホームランの後っていうのは何を考えて投げてましたか。
まだ同点だったんで、切り替えて次のバッターに向かいました。
Because at the moment that was still tight a game, because I was just trying my best.
Walking off the mound, the crowd was cheering, chanting your name. What was that like? That moment.
今日これだけの観衆の前で投げるということはどういう気持ちでしたか。
すごく楽しみにしてましたし、とにかく今日勝つことができて、すごく嬉しいです。
I was very looking forward to this game, and I'm glad that we had a great ending.